It's on.
It's on, everyone.
Like Donkey Kong.
What is this? Episode 3 of Bro Science MMA.
So we got to talk about this past weekend's fight card.
Oh, yeah.
Let's pull it up.
It's been not too much going on in MMA this past week. I mean, little. It's always something going on, but nothing too crazy, would suggest.
This card was kind of underrated. Nobody really paid attention to it, I feel like. It was a really good card. Good fights, good matchups.
And also, I don't know, man, maybe it also feels like the UFC doesn't have a big buzz going around them right now.
Well, right now I feel like everybody's kind of like off-put by some of these matchups and the way they're doing the promotions and just the fights that are being made. A lot of them don't make sense. The rankings don't mean a damn thing anymore.
No, we're now in the how Brendan's shop says it now, dude. It's an entertainment now, dude. It's all.
Yeah, it's moving away from pure sport,
Yeah.
which is what everybody wants to see. At least like the people who have been fans.
Because, dude, the people, if you make it a pure sport, that's when you have great, amazing matchups that now they're not happening because they're just simply just trying to do entertaining fights, which is cool and all, but.
Like that's not like Joe Rogan said. Like, what is the point of having belts if you're going to be doing that?
Right. Exactly.
It doesn't make any sense to put on only entertaining fights and then also still try to have a champion of each division. Like a lot of the champions that like have been champions and aren't like big stars, like they're forgotten about by the UFC, and that's not fair to them because they've been, champions while it's been a pure sport. Now that it's moving away, like they're not making the big bucks.
Right.
It's fucking Conor McGregor who came in here and just started opening his mouth and getting money thrown at him. Like,
Yeah, right.
As soon as he said he was here to take over, the UFC was like, yes.
Yes, we were waiting for you. Where were you? I mean...
I honestly feel like the Fertitta sold partially because Conor McGregor, because they knew they weren't going to be able to start paying these people the money that talking is going to get them.
Right.
And Conor McGregor opened up that door.
Yeah.
And it's not... He was like, goddamn.
Conor McGregor became...
$4 million. I'm out.
He became bigger than the UFC,
Yeah.
And that's the thing with...
Very quickly, too.
Very
and the UFC
quickly.
is like, damn, like, what do we do with this guy?
Right.
You have to please him, and then you also have to simmer him down
at
the same time. Because he was getting way too big. Like, he was talking so much shit about the UFC, like, right at them, and not caring. Dana White just sits there laughing his dumb face off.
And goes back to, like, what Nate Diaz has been saying. That characteristic that Conor McGregor had, which was... talking shit, is something that the Diaz brothers have been doing in the UFC since they first started fighting.
Yeah.
Talking smack during fights.
But they've been putting them down. The Diaz brothers have always been put down by the UFC.
Right.
Never paid as much as they should have been. And they were the ones putting on the entertaining fights.
Yeah.
Just now, ever since these two Conor McGregor matches, they now realize the type of draw the Diaz brothers are, but that's not the draw that they want. Especially the new owners, the IMG, whatever. They're all about corporate, corporate business. They care about the type of image they're putting out. That's why you see the types of things like Joe says on Fox, they spray paint the blood.
Yeah,
like,
they do that.
Come on.
And even
just because it's Big Fox,
right.
Come on. Why do you have this sport on your TV if you don't want to see blood?
Yeah. And also, like, you can see it by all the people that they've been firing, too.
Yeah.
They fire Mike Goldberg. I don't know why. Which is, Mike Goldberg was a perfect match sitting next to him, next to Joe Rogan. Those guys would feed off right next to each other.
Yeah.
You know, and their voices were also very opposite, which gave it a good diverse, like the way you could hear it and shit.
Their announcing style too. And
so,
and also these people are all still using Goldberg in their promos. Like
Ariel
pointed that out. Like, why are you still using this guy?
Right.
Like he needs to, or they need to learn how to promote correctly.
Yeah. Man, oh man, Conor McGregor came, dude, and just.
Why are we talking about Conor McGregor?
I don't know, bro. I don't know. Let's talk
UFC
about this.
106.
I don't even know how this happened, but yeah. What was the first fight, man? Of
and the main
Fight
card
Night?
Was Oliveira and Tim Means, Alex Oliveira.
Oh yeah.
I didn't see a lot of that fight. You and your brother did.
Yeah.
How did it go?
It was Oliveira. He did really well, man. He did really well. It totally surprised me.
Control of the body
and
the ground.
Clinch and ragdolling him, really. At points, it kind of looked like that Roy McDonald versus Nate Diaz fight where he was suplexing him.
I did see that.
He did it to Tim Means, I believe, a couple of times.
I saw at least one of those.
Oliveira did mess up, though. I don't know if you saw when he tried taking Tim Means down, and Tim Means just ended up like laying right on top of him in like side control.
Damn.
That was the only mistake Alex Oliveira did. That he did that, and Tim Means ended up being on top, which gave Tim Means a little bit of momentum in the fight. But once the second round started, Alex Oliveira just completely dominated and went back to his game plan, which was taking his ass down and controlling him. And he did very well, man. Very well.
Was there any stand-up?
Yeah, there was some stand-up, but I'm sure there was. But what stood out to me was the grappling that Oliveira had, dude, and the way he was able to just take him down and then hold him and keep him in the position and just keeping them in the ground. He submitted him, right? Yeah, it was submission. Rear naked, yeah. Yeah, so Oliveira, he improved a lot, dude.
I did see the end of the fight. I didn't see, like, the end of the first and the second round.
Yeah, he did a really, really good, man. Really improved. And then after that was, what was it?
Correa and Marion Renault.
Oh, dude.
That was... We almost called that fight. Third round, rear naked. She had her back.
Yeah,
like the whole third round, it felt like. But I don't know if it was a draw, like, or do you think it was a draw?
No, I don't. I think Marion Renault. Is that how you pronounce the name?
Renault.
Yeah, Renault. Yeah, she definitely took that fight, bro. She took it, in my opinion.
Betch landed some good shots in the first round.
Yeah,
but didn't really have her. Well, they did rock each other a couple times.
They did, but that third round was, for me,
more decisive win than the first round.
Yeah.
So you think that was a 10-8? She had her fucked up. She kicked her. She gave her a head kick. And then she ended up getting her to the ground and just beating her up for a while.
Dude, I've never seen what Beth did in that fight, like any other fighter. I've never seen anyone do that before, which was when she landed a head kick and she was clearly rocked, Beth, she was on wobblies, you know, she was all wobbled up, but she was still running and throwing strikes at her, dude, because at some point, I don't know what happened to Marion, that she was, I think, maybe had slipped by landing that head kick, or maybe she got clipped too and fell. Gotta rewatch that, dude. But I remember her coming back as she was rocked and trying to punch this chick here.
Yeah.
But yeah, to me, I don't think Beth won that fight, dude.
Yeah.
No.
I'm pretty sure you said the same thing to me when we first played that UFC game.
What?
Because you rocked me and I was still throwing punches at you. Like,
oh, really? Yeah. Were you Beth?
No, I was probably Nate Diaz.
Nate? Yeah.
I just walked forward. So the next fight was Yusir Formiga and Ray Borg. That was a badass fight, dude. Those little guys. They don't get enough credit, and it pisses me off. Like, Demetrius Johnson is one of the best in the world.
Yeah. Demetrius Johnson is... I think he's going to go by far to be one of the greatest of all time, and no one's going to know about him, dude, just because...
Because he's like 4 feet tall.
Right. Yeah, dude.
But he'll still whoop your ass, and he's a nice guy too. And he's on like Twitch, so he has like followers. He has a following. So, but he doesn't like not in the MMA community, in the video game community probably.
Right. Ray Borg snapped, dude. He did really good in this fight, man.
Yeah. Me and your bro really liked that left hook uppercut combo he was coming in with, and it was fast as hell.
Yeah, it was amazing, dude. He did really well for that fight.
They both did good. Formiga didn't do much on the feet, but he had some sick back takes and like transitions on the ground.
Right.
That one he had against the cage, like where they were falling towards the cage, and he just like wrapped his leg around him and fell into the back.
Yeah, that was dope. I remember that.
Nice. And he kept him in that spot for like, a good 3 minutes.
Yeah.
Body triangle and everything, and then Borg with like a minute left maybe, or a little less than a minute, spun into full mount. I mean, not full mount, full guard.
Full guard?
Yeah,
Okay.
and then he started landing shots on top.
Yeah, that fight, it was kind of haze for me, dude. I really can't remember.
That was a good fight.
It was, though. I remember the last round. Last round was entertaining, dude.
Ray Borg definitely won that. He called out Demetrius after.
Yeah.
But I don't think... I mean, he was number 5, and Formiga was number 3, so, I mean, he's up there.
He's up there now. He's definitely moving up the
be.
rankings.
I don't think he has a chance to beat Demetrius, though.
Demetrius Johnson, dude, he's about to tie up Anderson Silva's record, right?
Yeah.
I think it took, like, Anderson Silva, 2,460 something odd days, whereas Demetrius Johnson, I think right now he's at until the day he defends the title, defends it for the 10th time, he'll do it almost in Anderson Silva's half the record, half the time.
Damn. Well, yeah, he's a more active fighter than
he's more active, and
fighters were back then.
And then also Anderson Silva, he's moved up in fight light heavyweight a couple of times, so you really don't count those as title defenses. But what would be next for Demetrius Johnson, dude? If he defeats, I don't even know who he's fighting. He has
Wilson Reese.
Yeah, Wilson Reese.
If he beats supposed to fight before, and then he got Wilson Reese had to pull out, so they just rebooked this fight. And he was all for it. He's like, yeah, whoever you're trying to give me, I'll take the fight.
Yeah.
But I don't know. He was saying that they should do another Ultimate Fighter or something like that to fight him again.
Right.
And but use all the UFC guys.
Right.
And then he was saying you should use all the UFC roster already. So put Joseph in there.
Right.
And all these guys that he's fought before, so that they can fight it out and get another shot. But then he was like, Joseph Benavidez would probably win that, so that would probably end up having a third match with him. And Dana was like, I don't want to see that again, so gotta figure something else out.
What would be? Does Demetrius Johnson move up in weight class if he beats him?
I mean, I feel like that's one of his only options to get that rematch with Dominic.
Oh.
That would be a good, if Dominic wants to fight a number 1 contender fight. I don't know with who, but
I don't think Mighty Mouse wants that fight. I think Dominic Cruz is too big for him, dude. And even Demetrius Johnson said that. He's like, you see how big he was when we were fighting? He should just stay in that weight class and just keep dominating motherfuckers, dude. Just continue that streak.
That's what everybody wants him to do, except for Brendan Schaub, who wants him to fight Cruz.
That would be dope.
I mean, it would be a good fight, and money-wise, it would do well probably for him, but it doesn't help his career, because he'll probably take that loss again.
Right.
Brad Pickett's fighting on Saturday. He's one of the guys that's beaten Demetrius. He beat him in WEC.
What was it, decision? Or?
Yeah. But he was landing nice shots, and then Demetrius was trying to come in and go to the ground, take him down, and he was sprawling.
Yeah, Brad Pickett, he's a really good fighter, man.
Yeah.
Sucks that this is gonna be his last fight.
Yeah.
But I think he's making the right move, dude. And he's got knocked out pretty bad. I think his past couple fights. I know it started going downhill for him when he fought Thomas Almeida, and he got knocked out by that with that flying, flying knee?
Yeah.
Yeah, and then after that he lost again. He lost again, and he just hasn't been doing well, man. He's been getting knocked out. Yeah, definitely. I would say retire, dude. Retire. He's not looking good. But
I mean, he's still a good fighter. He's just like I think he realizes that it's that time, so he's like, might as well do it in London.
Yeah, do it in London, dude. Call it. That's it. Yeah, he said he was gonna wake up right from his house.
Yeah.
And go to the fight.
It was just another day.
Just another day, man. Just another day. And then we had Barbosa versus Dariush.
The fight was sick.
That was amazing, dude.
You picked Barboza in that one.
Yeah,
and
I
then
did.
I picked Dariush, and Dariush was looking good.
He was doing amazing, man.
He was moving forward, landing jabs, keeping him off timing. Like Barboza couldn't land any kicks.
No. Which is really weird, man. I think he was... I don't know what he was doing for most of that fight, because he really wasn't engaging Barboza. He was letting Dariush strike first and not really engaging first, to stop Dariush from coming in.
Yeah.
It was always Dariush coming in, and he had a lot of success doing that. But Barboza and that flying knee, dude, just came out of nowhere.
Yeah.
It was just so perfect, and then so nice afterward when he knocked him out.
Yeah, he punched him once on the ground. He was like, okay.
Yeah, and then he just like, all right, cool. And the funniest part is the ref going in there, flying, getting to push Barboza off.
Dude, he was like the Matrix. No.
I'm surprised they haven't made any memes about that or anything, dude. Yeah, man, Barboza, he's a bad motherfucker, dude. He's calling out for the champion now. Would you want to see Barboza fight Ferguson again?
Yeah, I think that that fight makes sense, because that was like a war, and then
Barboza,
he got
dude,
hit with a jab.
Yeah, I know. And now he's coming off Gilbert Melendez, Anthony Pettis, and now Dariush. That's a 3-fight winning streak, man. Yeah, give him. I would say Ferguson and Barboza would be a good fight. I wouldn't be mad about that if that happened again.
If they made a rematch. Ferguson is targeting a Diaz fight. I don't think Nate's gonna take it.
Me neither.
So he needs to fight Barboza. That's somebody who's coming in to fight.
Yeah, and Barboza did really good in that fight too.
Yeah. He
did really good. It's just Ferguson could take punishment, dude, so well.
I don't understand.
You know what I mean? Like, how can you take punishment so well? He was getting hit by some vicious body kicks from Barboza, dude. Everybody knows Barboza. His leg kicks, body kicks, head kicks, anything, dude. Anything that has to do with kicks, they're coming in fast and they hit hard.
He was hitting him with a lot and just like very accurate with them too.
Right.
The body kicks,
yeah.
He was just eating him. He didn't really hit him with head kicks. Everything to the legs and body.
Yeah, but I don't think Nate would take that fight against Ferguson.
Yeah. Nate's not fighting Barboza, for sure.
No, hell no.
Yeah, Ferguson if he needs to take a fight, because Khabib's not going to be ready till, after the summer or during late summer. That's when he'll be out of Ramadan, and then he needs to have full camp. So, the fall. Ferguson can't wait around. He didn't get all of his money that he was planning to get. Like, could have gone out there and got $500K. Instead, he got ripped off.
He got ripped off big time, dude. Big time he got ripped off. But
this guy couldn't make weight.
If that's
all on Khabib, man.
If that happens where Ferguson cannot fight Khabib, and Nate doesn't want to fight Ferguson, Barboza should be. He could be in that picture.
I wouldn't be mad at Ferguson getting the title shot.
No, hell no, no. I wouldn't be mad either, dude, if that happened.
He needs it. If that Khabib fight's never gonna happen, if you can't guarantee that that's gonna happen and meet his criteria, he needs to guarantee money, not maybe we'll give you some of your money if this guy pulls out.
Yeah.
And he needs to be the champion so he gets that guaranteed counter fight next.
That's what everybody's gonna say when they fight Khabib now.
Yeah.
That's gonna be part of the contract.
Well, that's what the MMA beat after this happened. They were like, that's all on the managers. That should be a part of the contract.
Yeah.
They all thought it was a precedent set by the UFC. If somebody can't make weight or something, you get your show money if you make weight.
Right.
So everybody would be like, I'm gonna go. They find out that this guy missed weight or whatever.
Right.
So they can't make the fight. So they're like, I'm gonna go weigh in just so I can get my show money.
Right.
And then they get their show money, but they were saying also that it's not in the contract, so it's not set in stone, and this fight was for much more than their normal contract fight would be. So he got more than what his normal show money would be.
Right.
Yeah, a lot more.
A lot more.
But he still didn't get the full $250,000 that his show money was supposed to be.
Huh.
So it's not it's a gray area, and the UFC took advantage of it because they didn't want to pay out. You know?
Yeah, I see that. Ferguson
they gave him a big chunk of money, but it's still not enough.
It wasn't what he was going to get if he would have won the fight.
He was I went through a extensive camp. These things aren't cheap, dude. You have to pay these coaches.
Dude, I don't know if we talked about this before.
He was like, I was gonna buy a house.
Yeah.
After I whooped this guy's ass, what the fuck?
It's fucked up, man. But I don't know if we talked about this before, but his training when he was getting ready for Khabib was amazing, man.
Yeah.
The open workouts, dude. I see the open workouts, on YouTube. But the one that Ferguson had, that shit was entertaining, dude. What he was doing, the flips over the rope, and the movement.
He said he was coming in, man, ready.
He looked ready, man.
Yeah.
He looked ready.
He was gonna whoop Khabib's ass, dude.
He looked ready, bro.
was not gonna get a chance to take him down, and when he did try to take him down, he'd probably catch him in a darce.
Ferguson, dude, dope motherfucker, man. We'll see what happens with him. Yeah. But then we have Shogun Rua versus Villante.
Gian Villante.
Man,
I don't know what was going on with Villante. He didn't see the 12 overhand rights coming his way.
Over and over again.
Shogun had a good night, though. He did pretty good.
Shogun looked fucking amazing. He looked amazing, dude. He looked like he was been improving in his boxing, man.
Yeah.
His boxing looked fucking amazing. Will he do well in the light heavyweight division, though?
Probably not.
Hell no.
He's not. I don't think he's going for a title. I think Shaw was saying that too. Is he's not going to do that well against the top 5, but you can give him a top 10 guy,
right?
And that's probably who he'll fight going out of his
years now.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. Can he fight Anthony Johnson? No. Hell no. That's not gonna happen, dude. John Jones would destroy him again. Daniel Cormier would fucking treat him like he's Dan Henderson.
Yeah.
No way. It's like
Glover hits too hard.
Yeah, Glover hits too hard. Shogun, if he wants to go for a title belt, he should move down to a weight class. Yeah. Go down, and I think he will have a better chance winning the belt down there, dude. But not these light heavyweights.
Yeah.
There's no way. There's no way, bro.
I don't know why he doesn't go down to 185, but he seems like he's set on fighting at 205.
Yeah. I don't know. No, because he's not a big light heavyweight. He's not a big light heavyweight, man.
No.
Maybe back in the day it was, but not anymore. Not anymore, dude. Yeah, Shogun did really well, dude. He knocked him out, right? It was
TKO.
Yeah, TKO.
Third round.
Amazing. He did amazing, dude. I'm
Yeah,
glad
he
won that fight.
against the cage, and he started going off on him.
I'm glad he won that fight, man. Good job.
The last
Shogun.
one was the Belfort and Gaslam, which we knew exactly what was going to happen there.
Yeah, dude. Fucking Belfort. It's time to go out, man.
He had, like, I told you, like, the first minute when he was, like, coming in with combos, Gaslam was getting a little tagged up because Vitor's still pretty fast for an old guy.
Mm-hmm.
But those punches look vicious, dude, and if any one of those landed, he would have, like, just not stopped punching after he clips him. But he didn't land anything significant.
Nothing.
And then, like, I don't know, a minute. Was it 1 minute into the first round?
Yeah, round one.
That fight seemed a lot longer than a minute.
It did, right? No, but Kevin Gaslam
hit him up with just 1-2s over and over again.
League well, man. And now they're gonna give him Anderson Silva, dude. Anderson Silva and Kevin Gaslam. It's gonna be a good fight, I think.
Shab was saying Gaslam's gonna go in there and knock Anderson Silva out just like he did Vitor Belfort.
I don't think so, dude.
Anderson's gonna give him a better fight.
Definitely. I wouldn't count Anderson Silva out, man.
I honestly think Anderson will probably win that fight.
Me too. I see that. I see Anderson Silva actually having a good chance of beating Kevin Gaslam, dude. But when is that happening? UFC 212?
June 3rd.
June 3rd, okay. Yeah, that's crazy, man. Good job, Mr. Kevin Gaslam. He did fucking amazing. That was a nice knockout.
Yeah.
All right?
1-2s. That's what I like to see.
1-2s, right?
Yeah.
After seeing Nate doing that.
That's my favorite combo. Just a 1-2 that puts the lights out.
Yeah, man. It was a good card, bro. It was a good card. And then Josh Berkman, he did horrible.
Yeah. He just got worked.
Yeah, he's gonna get cut from the UFC, and he knows it.
So, we're right on 3 of the fights. Belfort, or no, I was right on 2 of the fights.
Mm-hmm.
Belfort and Borg.
Right.
And then we had Beyonce winning, but we wanted Shogun to win.
Yeah.
You picked Barboza. And then we had Tim Means, and then this one was a draw.
Yeah.
So better than last week.
We're improving.
They're not all going to be right. This fight in London, it only has 4 fights on the main card. And the only guy I know on the undercard is Joe Duffy.
I thought Joe Duffy was gonna be a bad motherfucker, dude. When he was coming to the UFC.
Yeah, this is his last fight on the contract he's on right now. I don't expect the UFC to bring him back.
What's the guy that beat Conor McGregor?
Yeah.
Him, right?
Yeah.
Another Irish dude too. And he looked good in his debut when he came in. We have
So the main card, I don't know the first fight, Allen versus Emir Gunny.
Arnold Allen. Almighty.
It's a featherweight fight. I don't know either of these guys. This is a Fight Pass card, so the fights usually suck ass.
Yeah.
So the next fight, Brad Pickett versus Marlon Vera. Vera's standing in coming in short notice. He was scheduled to fight somebody else. I think like a week or 2 he had.
Brad Pickett, hopefully you go out with a bang, dude.
I mean, he's Brad One Punch Pickett.
Right.
Gotta go out with a bang.
Dude, you're just gonna wake up, make your cup of coffee, say bye to your family. You're probably bringing the family.
Yeah.
Right?
Well, it's his retirement fight. I'm sure
sure,
they'll be
dude.
there.
Boom. Good luck, Brad. He could do it.
I have him winning.
Yeah, me too. I have Brad winning.
Next fight is Gunnar Nelson and Alan Joban.
That's a dope fight, man.
Yeah.
That's actually really freaking good.
Gunnar Nelson, you know, he's okay on the feet. I think Alan Jouban takes it on the feet.
Yeah.
But Gunnar Nelson's that 6 submission guy who's only like, he's only outbested by Damian Maia, but who isn't?
Yeah, right. And Gunnar Nelson's ranked number 9. Yeah, it seems about right.
This is what Jouban wanted. He was saying on the Big Brown Breakdown like a few weeks ago that he wanted a top 10 fight. You know, he's been doing pretty well in the UFC. I think he's on a 3-fight winning streak.
These guys are pretty evenly matched up, man, in my opinion.
I think this is going to be a good fight.
It's going to be a good one, man. Who do you have winning, Alan Jouban or Gunnar Nelson, dude?
I don't know, man. If it stays on the feet, I have Jouban.
Yeah?
If it goes to the ground, Gunnar Nelson's going to take it. But I think I don't know. I think Gunnar Nelson's probably going to win. But Jouban can, you know, he's probably the underdog. I think he can make the upset.
Gunnar Nelson, he's good, man. I thought he was going to be one of the guys that will be right next to Conor McGregor running a streak as well.
Yeah. Until
Damian Maia came along.
Well, I think Jouban is going to do better on the feet, and then Gunnar Nelson will take it to the ground.
Yeah.
And then he'll end up submitting him or something.
Yeah.
I feel like he's going to submit him.
I have Gunnar Nelson winning that fight.
Aye.
Gunnar Nelson.
The last fight is Manuwa and Corey Anderson. Corey Anderson, like, does well in the UFC, but, like, I don't know. He's never really impressed me that much. And Jimmy Manuwa usually knocks dudes out if they're not, like, the top 3 guys.
Yeah. Damn, he's ranked number 4? Really?
Yeah. I think because Gustafsson probably went down.
Yeah.
Because he's been inactive. So, and Glover went down. He's had some losses, so he's been right there.
I see Jimmy Manuwa winning this fight.
Yeah.
Right?
I definitely have him winning. Corey Anderson, like, I think shows potential, but I don't think he's ready for the upper guys, even though he's ranked number 6.
Yeah, and it seems like a perfect matchup, though. These guys should fight each other. Corey Anderson, if he takes him down, I think he'll have a better chance of winning.
Yeah.
But I have Jenny
his ground and pound's pretty good,
yeah.
Corey Anderson. And he was in the tough house. He was up there in the last few rounds.
Jimmy Manuwa wins it. KO.
KO?
KO, yeah.
His nickname is the Poster Boy?
The Poster Boy. Oh, snap. The Poster Boy.
And Corey Anderson is overtime.
Because he's putting in that work. He's putting in that work. Overtime.
That's what it pays off.
Yeah, this fight's going to start at 2 o'clock, right?
Yeah, something like that. So we can't even watch it, which is lame.
I'm going to have to set my DVR or some shit.
So it starts at 4 o'clock here.
4 o'clock, alright. Really?
Yeah.
Alright, cool. I should be home by then.
I'm actually off.
Oh, that's cool.
On Saturday, so I'll probably be able to watch it.
Yeah, I'll probably be doing something. But I'll record it, but... What else is going on, man? Anything else? Any on the headlines? What do we got? We have... Joanna or Matt Hughes considering a comeback fight. How old is Matt Hughes, bro? Do you know?
I don't know.
He's up there, man.
43.
Ooh, 43.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
He's gonna.
Why
come
does
back
he want to fight?
He's probably money. He's probably gonna come back for a fight that he knows.
Wasn't he one of the guys that got cut out? Him and Chuck Liddell.
Chuck Liddell.
Wow.
I think Forrest Griffin still had a job for a little while after they did.
I don't know. It'll be interesting when they give him. Can he fight BJ?
I don't know. Matt Hughes is huge.
I know. But
he's like just too stocky at this point.
Yeah.
Who probably doesn't want to cut that much weight. BJ's fighting at 145.
Oh man. We'll see with Matt Hughes, dude. I don't know if I want to see that. I don't think so. No. I don't want to see Matt Hughes fight. And we have what is that? Did you hear about Donald Cerrone drops the N-word in his Instagram account?
Yeah.
People are just making it a big buzz, dude. He just meant it like in a friendly way, man.
Yeah, but everybody's so PC now. Like, you can't say anything without offending someone.
He posted, "It may not be what did he say? It may not be me that touches a million of people. Maybe I can touch one that touches a million. Charles Mask Lewis, thank you for believing in me, for calling Reed and getting me signed to the WEC. You chose me when everyone else told you not to. Said I was a bad decision. For that I am forever grateful. Rest in peace, my nigga." Dude, people are just so stupid, man.
Yeah.
You know, he
just passed away. This was like a memorial post for this guy.
Right. And then, as a lot of people may know now, June 10 was reserved at the T-Mobile Arena for that Mayweather and McGregor fight.
It's not specifically for that fight,
well,
but that's what it seems.
It seems like right.
It's just been reserved for that date, and that's like around the time.
Wow, man. There's times where I don't think this fight is ever gonna happen, and then it's like, holy shit, it does seem like it will. But that fight is just kind of. I mean, I'll definitely tune in, even if I don't agree with it.
Yeah.
So sure.
I'll definitely watch it, but not paying for it.
Yeah, not paying for it. Hell no. And then, wasn't Amanda Nunes supposed to fight that Valentina chick?
Yeah.
Right. They should have. And they were having some beef where Amanda Nunes had said, "I see you June 3rd." And then the other Valentina had wrote back, "UFC offered a fight in April. You declined. Was told you'd be back July. My schedule planned till July. Anywhere, anytime in July." At Amanda Nunes. So yeah, I don't know what the hell's going on between those two, dude. But
well, they fought before in the UFC.
How close was that of a fight?
It was close. Like it was a unanimous decision for Amanda because she kind of whooped her in the first 2 rounds, but she gassed out, and then Valentina started coming back.
Right.
So it was like Amanda took it based on the first 2 rounds, but I don't know. Valentina's good too. That'll be a good fight.
She looked good in her last fight, bro. She did really good.
Yeah.
Right?
Well, she's a good striker, dude. And then she was fighting. What's her name? Who would she fight?
Who, Valentina? For her last fight? Holly, wasn't it? No, it wasn't a Holly.
She beat Holly.
She beat Holly
here in Chicago. Then she fought the Venezuelan vixen.
Yeah, there you go.
What's her name?
I don't know her real name, but yeah, I remember seeing that fight, and she won that, right?
Oh, why can't I remember her name?
Jamie, pull that up.
We don't have a Jamie. It's not. I wish we did.
Where's our Jamie?
I wish Ralph could be our Jamie, but he'll just fucking fall asleep. Juliana Pena.
There you go. There you go. Yeah, man, so that's really it. That's all I really saw going on in Fight Week. Well, that pretty much sums it all up, man. Everything that we talked about. I think next week we'll have results for that England card. Hopefully we'll have her set up. We'll have a cool little intro going on to it.
Yeah,
cool
I really
little track.
Put some music into it.
Yeah. So if you're listening to this, hopefully next week you guys will hear us a little clearer, and we'll have some music, some music to play in the beginning and some music to play at the end.
We'll probably be more excited to actually record the podcast too, once we have our shit.
Can we connect the headphones to it?
You're supposed to be able to. I need to like figure out how to put all of it together.
All right, guys.
So you gotta bring your headphones, like the big ones.
Yeah.
I have my Bose.
I got my Bose too, so I'll bring that. Boom. All right, guys. See you next week.
Peace outside.
Yes.